you guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here with me. My name is Lynn. This is Passionate Heart Tarot. If it's your first time clicking on one of my videos, thank you so much. I love you guys. Just know that I send you much love and light. I just wanted to see you guys before we go into the weekend. So this video is going to be for all signs, and we're going to take a look and see how are they currently feeling about you. So I'll have all signs timestamped below so you can just jump straight to your sign if that's something that you want to do. So let's take a look and see what Spirit shows us. What are they thinking? How are they feeling about you? Okay, so before I get into your reading, please give this video a thumbs up and comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And before I start, you guys, I just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit. All right, you guys, so I think the first sign that we'll start with is Gemini, since it is still Gemini season, technically. Let's start with Gemini, all right? Let's take a look and see how are they currently feeling about you, Gemini. There's someone here who feels very, very sad when it comes to you. I wonder if you guys have broken up with someone recently, but I will tell you that they're hoping that it's not over. Yet at the same time, they don't really know what they can do to try and get close to you. But I see like a willingness here to put in work. If you would let them. The thing is, like, the way that they're perceiving you is like you have your guard all the way up. So I do wonder, has there been any bickering between you guys? Because to see this Queen of Swords energy, it's someone who has their guard up when it comes to the other person because they feel like they need to do that to defend themselves, because they feel like they gave enough of their heart. So where they stand now is they are very protective. So rest assured, if you were trying to get your point across to this person, they know where you stand with them and that they're not going to be able to come back around so easily. And the fact that they see that and it's real, like it got real, they feel so sad, and they're now currently thinking about the mistakes that they've made and the things that they should have done differently. I'll tell you that they feel really foolish just for making bad choices. It's like something was building, something was growing that could have been very beautiful. So now there's a lot of realization about the dumb choices that they made and how you were there for them for so much. Like, I mean, a true person, a true partner. So the fact that I can see all of this energy, Gemini, is how they're feeling about you. And I know that part of them just feels very defeated. So I know that if you guys stay in this energy of cutting them off, the way that I can see, not talking to them, not opening up to them, it is going to make them try harder. It is going to make them try harder ultimately, but this person can slip into a very sad place, because I'm telling you that they're already sad now and they're only going to get sadder as time goes on, because what they're really hoping for is that things are not over, that you're going to get another chance, that you will let your guard down and open up to them. That's everything that they hope will happen. But the way that they feel now is like they don't know how is that going to happen. So if you want them to work harder, I will tell you that they are willing to do that. And if you want your space, because they truly feel like you need and want your space, they're going to give it to you. So don't take that as they're not interested, or they're not sorry, or they don't feel just as sad as you might feel about the disconnect between the two of you, because they do. But what's happening now is they're going to give you the space that they feel you're asking them for. So that's very important for you to know, is that's how they're perceiving your behavior, is that you do need space from them. So if you're in this energy of like trying to stay away, hoping that it's going to make them more driven, I can see that, yes, it does. But at the same time, they're going to give you the space that they feel you want. So it'll be important how you interpret things when it comes to this person. Because I can see where you could get confused by the way that they're silent and take that as, oh, they're not interested, they don't care, they don't feel as bad as I do about what's happened, you know, the sadness. But I will tell you that they do. They feel very sad. They're thinking of what they can do to show you the effort that I know you want to be shown, but they just feel like, how am I going to get close to you? Are you going to listen to me? Are you going to pick up my calls? Are you going to answer my messages? Or should I just give you the space that I think you want? So this is how they currently feel about you. This is good because you can strategize when it comes to them now that you have the upper hand, and know that they, even if they're silent with you now, this is everything that's going on with them and how they feel. So don't take their silence as not caring. All right, Gemini, so that's what I can see for you guys, how your person is currently feeling about you. Happy birthday to you all. I hope that you guys are doing well, staying safe. And with that, let's move into Taurus's energy. All right, Taurus, let's take a look and see, how is your person currently feeling about you? So I see some Libra energy coming through, and Pisces as well, Taurus. So your person might have that in their chart, or you could have that in their chart. They feel like they've been very patient when it comes to you in this connection. And I can see where they want to show you a more vulnerable side of themselves. But I know that what holds them back is them, you know, feeling the need to see more effort from you, because they feel like they do so much for you and this connection with you, and they feel like it's so hard to get through to you sometimes. Like you can be very closed off when it comes to them. This is how they feel. And now, one thing that I do want to say, because I know some of these messages can be hard to hear, and if you feel hurt yourself, you might automatically like say, well, that's my energy, this is switched around. But I'm telling you that I'm not reading your energy, I'm reading how this person feels about you. So you can either look at this objectively and think, wow, well, maybe I didn't realize this is how they feel. There could be a lot of mirroring going on between the two of you, but this is definitely how they're feeling when it comes to you. Okay, Taurus, there's a lot of energy here of not giving up, wanting to make things right, but it's more like they want you to do right by them. And once they feel this, they're going to lower their guard, because that's what they want to do. But I know that they just want more affection from you. They want to change. Honestly, they do, with this Scorpio energy that's coming through. So a lot of major arcana is here. Scorpio, Pisces, and Libra. So again, you might have that in your chart, or your person could, but they want to see a change. They want more attention, more affection. They want more quality time. And I can see where this person kind of wants to be doted on more. Maybe you call them first, or maybe you do something to initiate the romance with them, do something special for them. This is what I can see that they're longing for, and what they want is definitely more effort to be shown to them and the connection. Because there are feelings of being hurt that's here, although they might not always show you this. They'll show it to you in other ways. Like if you find that they're short with you all of a sudden and you're like, what did I do? What happened? It's because they have a lot on their mind that they're holding back. And it builds and builds within this person. And unfortunately, they don't always say it directly. But I'll tell you what they're struggling with, and it's, you know, feeling like they're giving so much of their heart to you, and it's hard for them to get through. They kind of feel like you're either always distracted or focused on something else. For some of you, yes, it's romantically. They wonder if your eyes roaming. And for others of you, it's just like distractions could be by life, your obligations and things like that. Long story short, whatever the case is, they want more of your attention, more of your energy, more of your time, and they just want to feel like you are as interested in them as they are in you. Because they want you to know, honestly, like they're not going anywhere. They're very devoted to you. They're very invested in this connection, and they really don't consider leaving or having any other options. That's not what's on their mind. What's on their mind is wanting more attention, wanting to make things right, and hoping that everything is going to change for the positive, because they can't walk away from you. I mean, so much emotion is here. For some of you, you could have been with this person for a long time, so you're not thinking of things like ever parting ways. But I see that currently that is what they want, more of your attention. And it's definitely romantic and like intimate, and the quality time is really important. So maybe you guys need to spend some time alone without either your kids around or your family members around. Go out on a date together, however that looks to you these days. But that is what they want from you, Taurus. And now, as I said, if that's something that you want from them, someone's gonna have to give here, but you have the upper hand in knowing like inside information on how they feel about you. So if you guys want the same things, work together. Don't work against each other, especially if you find that you know, you're waiting for them to show you more attention. Someone's gonna have to take that initial step, and they will reciprocate, because you guys are so similar. Especially if you feel the reading is reversed around, it just tells you that you guys only want the same things from each other. But who's gonna start the process? That's what's very important here. All right, Taurus, so that's what I can see. It's Friday. Maybe you guys can plan something. Do something romantic with your person, because that is really what they want. All right, Taurus, so let's move on to Leo. Let's take a look and see, Leo. How is your person currently feeling about you? Let's take a look. Let's see. Uh-oh, Leo. Someone feels like you put them in the friend zone. What is going on with you guys? They feel like, I mean, I know they really want to talk to you. There's something that they want to be very open and honest about. There's this energy of wanting to rebuild something that fell apart. So for some of you, if you are in the energy that I can see of having your guard up when it comes to this person, They feel it. It's starting to sting. It's hurting them. And I know that they really want to talk to you. This is the energy of someone really wanting a second chance. So I wonder, like, how far back does this go? Did you guys currently cut ties with someone, break up with someone, or is this even deeper in the past the way that I can see it here? Because there's so much energy of like, please let me fix it. I want to fix it. I'm thinking about what I did wrong, all the stupid things that I did. I know that you've had my back the whole time. Will you please talk to me? Will you please pick up the phone? Will you please call me? There's a lot of angst in this energy, Leo. So someone here really wants to talk to you and see if they can fix it, make it right, be honest with you, be open with you. And I kind of chuckled at the beginning because there's a lot of energy here just of someone feeling like they've been put in the friend zone. Thinking like, you know, they could see a direction for the two of you, like where things could go, where it was heading, and now they don't know. There's a lot of mystery. And so I know that someone might be reading into things a little bit more, maybe even misinterpreting things, letting their emotions get the best of them when it comes to you, but it's something that's really starting to worry them. And they feel like, are we friends? Are we more? Aries energy is here, Leo. So you might have that in your chart, or someone that you have on your mind could have that in their chart. But they feel like you have your guard up. You're not going to let them in. And you're very indecisive when it comes to them. That's how they feel. So if you set out to make an impression on this person, like, I'm not going to be taken advantage of. I'm not going to be, you know, talked down to in any way or anything like that. You definitely got your point across. But I mean, you have to ask yourself, what do you really want when it comes to them? Are you doing all this so you can make them see what they lost? And your energy is here as well as Taurus. So you might even be dealing with a Taurus or another Leo, or have lots of Leo or, you know, Taurus in your chart. So what I'm saying is, like, if you set out there to teach this person a lesson, you've accomplished that. If you push them away, hoping that it's going to make them see what they have with you, you've accomplished that. So it's just a matter of how long do you want to keep them in that energy, because I know that they are dying to talk to you, to be very open and honest with you about how they feel. Because they're confused. They're confused about where should they go now. So you might have to be the one that pulls them out of this energy, extends the line of communication, because a lot of the power is in your hands when it comes to this person, especially if you've blocked them, because this person, you know, in the card, their sword is up. It represents a lot of different things. You could have literally blocked this person, or you're just being very, could be passive aggressive when it comes to them. So it is up to you to decide when you want to open yourself back up, open the communication back up, because they want to talk to you so badly. So I know that they feel like they don't know where they stand with you. They don't know if you look at them as potential to have something romantic with now, or are we going to be better off as friends? So their perception of things, this person's very confused. They really don't know where they stand. All they know is they feel you're upset with them, very guarded now, and they want to fix it. They want to apologize. They want to talk to you. All right, Leo, so that's very important for you to know. But what I also want you to know is that they don't look at you at all like a bad person. Not at all. They look at you as someone that they should have taken more seriously when they had the chance to do it. So I know that they've thought a lot about the stupid mistakes that they've made, and saw how, like, you could have been someone very solid in their life. But I know they just want to make it right. I see a lot of energy here of hoping that you guys can have fun together again. You know, I bet this weekend they're hoping that they can see you or do something to, spend time with you, because that is what they want. They're hoping that you're going to let your guard down and show them where they stand, where they fit in. So this is also important, especially if you feel like, well, I didn't think I was showing that. I have my guard up. It's important for you to know that you are coming across this way. So this could be through your actions of like maybe not reaching out to this person for a little bit. Because remember, they're starting to look at it differently. Because I see this energy here of like reading into things, maybe misinterpreting things. Because they're looking for direction from you so they can know where they stand and what you want with them. So I know that there's a lot of, for those of you, for others of you, that's what the energy is around this person. Hoping that you're going to give them direction so they can know where they stand with you. They want to talk to you. They could even feel like they've screwed things up with you somehow, maybe made a bad impression on you, and they feel so stupid because of it. So I know that there's definitely, for all of you, they want to take you out. They want to spend time with you. They want to talk to you. And they're just thinking a lot about the mistakes. Some of them are minor, especially if you haven't known this person long. And then for others of you, they're thinking about the major mistakes that they've made that drove the two of you apart. They take you very seriously though, and that's important for you to know. You have a lot more power than you might realize over this person and in this connection. All right, Leo, so that is what I can see for you guys. And let's move on to Cancer. Let's see, Cancer, it's almost your birthday. Happy birthday to you guys. Let's take a look and see, how is your person feeling? What are their current feelings for you, Cancer? Let's take a look. Oh, a lot of energies coming out. Taurus, do you guys have Taurus around you? Because I can see there's something here about someone feeling like you don't take them seriously at all. Like you look at them like maybe they're younger than you, maybe they're in a different place in life, and they just feel like they don't know what real chances they can have with you if you don't look at them like a match, because that's how they feel. All right, so that's just energy that's flying out. So that is important for someone to hear. Let's look even further. So there's a lot of energy here of wanting you to make a decision. And here's your energy, Cancer. So you're definitely here with me. You could even be dealing with another Cancer or just have a lot of Cancer in your chart. I know that they want to move things along because they are crazy about you. They really are. I know that they want to shower you with affection and attention. They want to like message you all the time. They always read the messages that you've sent to them over and over. When they read it, it puts a smile on their face. They want to see you, talk to you, hold you, connect with you. There is definitely the energy here of someone that wants to come back. For those of you who have your mind on the past, I know that someone wants to get back together with you right now. Get back together like now, as in like yesterday, and move it along and just be in a place where they want to get back to the way that it used to be. So it's like get back together and like everything's back to normal, where you guys are like engaging again, physically, sexually, intimately. Like they just want it all. They want it now. They They want that with you. They can't let you go. There's a lot of feelings that this person has for you that they don't understand why they feel this way. Why can't I let go? Why do I feel so deeply? I wonder if this has all happened really fast for some of you. And I wonder if they did something stupid to make a bad impression on you and you pushed them away. Because I see where they want to get back in your good graces. And there's a lot of thinking about what they've done that they should have done differently. So for some of you, it is someone from the past that you were together, broke up, and now they want to come back. And for others of you, it could be someone that's recent in your life and they feel like they did something to screw things up and they want to fix it. They do look at you like the one. They look at you like this can be something. This is what I've waited for. This is like going to be the future. I can see it. They just have a lot of feelings for you. And I'm telling you that they don't even really understand the depth of the connection and why they feel this way. All they know is like they can't seem to walk away from you. They can't let go of you. They want to be able to like really sync with you, see eye to eye, and they feel like they're having trouble. A lot of it is like they feel like they don't know where they stand with you and like you're not taking them seriously. So that's what's here. They feel like you're kind of turning them away, not embracing. They're like, you know what, you feel it too. You feel this chemistry, you feel this magic, you feel like we have something deep here. They feel like you're denying it when it comes to them. And maybe you are. I want you to know that I see that there's something very special that is here, even if it's happening fast. Even if you guys have had ups and downs with this person in the past, you do have a very significant and special connection with them. I know that you've had many past lives with this person, and maybe that's like the pull that's there, that the two of you feel like you don't understand why you can't let go of each other. So there's a lot of emotion here. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of hoping that you'll make a decision. They're so affectionate when it comes to you. And they look at you as someone that they feel like, you know, we could have something so special. Let's just move this in the right direction. Let's just pull out all the stops and go all the way and not let anything hold us back. If you give them the word, they're going to move this forward. So maybe you feel like they're doing it too fast. But I'm telling you why. It's because they have all of these emotions for you and they feel like it's right. There's no maliciousness in this person's energy. They're stuck on you. They don't want to let go. And you make them so happy. So it's important for you to know that they're not bringing anything bad to the table here that I can see. So if you have hesitations about this person, I know that you can trust them. And it's important for you to know why they're behaving the way that they are. It's because they're crazy about you, Cancer. All right, so that's what I can see for you guys. This is how they feel. So I think the emphasis here is on knowing that you can trust them. And that there's just so much under the surface that this could turn into something very special, but there's a lot of holding back that they feel you're doing. Even like judging them too harshly, that's how they feel. Like, give me a chance before you just jump to conclusions about me. And again, this person might be younger than you or in a different place in life or something like that. But they look at it like, well, you shouldn't judge me for that. Let me show you what I can bring to the table and how I feel. Because they're not going to let you go anytime soon, Cancer. So that is very important for you to know. That's their current feelings towards you. And happy birthday. All right, so with that, let's move on to Pisces. Let's see, Pisces. How is your person currently feeling? What are their current feelings for you and this connection to you? Let's see. Wow, Pisces. You have someone that is majorly in love with you and just wants to make this offer to you that is very sincere. That's what I want you to know. And they're like, you know what? I'm gonna beat out any competition. No one's gonna stand in my way. I'm gonna make this person mine. That's how they feel. They look at you as someone who just has everything to offer. I love seeing this Nine of Pentacles energy because it's spirit letting us know that they feel like there's true abundance around you. And if you two were to come together, they would feel so proud. I mean, they would feel like, look at my person. This, I'm telling you, the way that they feel about you, Pisces, is like they would brag about you to their friends, to their family. Like, do you see who I'm with? Like, do you see everything that this person has to offer? It's very flattering energy. There's a lot of respect that they have for you. They look at you as someone who's very independent and can take care of themselves. They love the way you dress, the way you smell, the way you walk, the way you talk. They just feel like you have all the swagger in the world, and it's very alluring. It's very appealing. And I'm not, blowing it out of proportion. To see this Ace of Cups, this person, this is how they feel about you. They admire you. They look at you and are in awe of you, but it's not shallow. It's from a very genuine place within their heart. So for those of you that are single, I know that there's someone who wants to make a move towards you. And I could already see it in your reading, Pisces, the latest one. So if you didn't have a chance to check that out and you like this one, there's a lot more details in that reading. So it's like an offer that they're waiting to make you because they are in love with you. Even if it catches you off guard, because I know that it might, especially for those of you that are single and don't realize all of this competition when it comes to you, because there's more than one person that likes you. But the way that this person feels about you is that they're going to make you theirs. Nothing's going to stand in their way. They're confident and they feel like, you know what, I have a lot to offer this Pisces. So no one's gonna take them from me. I'm gonna show them what I have. So they feel very confident within themselves that they can triumph over any competition when it comes to you, because it's also important for you to know that they see the way that you shine. So if they like you this much and are this invested with you, they're not foolish, and they know that you could step out in the world and people will fall in love with you easily. They recognize that. They respect you for that. And at the same time, it makes them want to fight for you, to be with you. They want a relationship with you. You make them really weak in the knees. You know that expression here? That's why this Leo energy is coming in reverse. Because when it comes to you, they might find themselves doing things that they would not normally do. And it's because of how they feel, their heart's involved. Like they're in love with their eyes, their heart, their mind, their body, their soul. They are in love with you. So that is very important for you to know. And I see where they just want to bring so much romance into your life. They have very good intentions when it comes to you. But at the same time, they know what they have to offer as well. So it's good because they have a lot of confidence, but they're kind of waiting for you to show them a sign. Are you interested too? Is this something that you would consider? Because I'm telling you that this is not a person, they are drooling over you, but they might not show you that. They have a lot of pride. They have their own dignity, of course, and I'm sure that you wouldn't want someone who is this way with you. So what I'm saying is they might not just put it all out there, but this is everything that they feel underneath. Like when you talk to them, it's very hard for them to concentrate because they're just thinking, oh my God, I love this person. They're so beautiful. They have everything. And people would love to hear this, Pisces, that someone feels this way about them. And it's very true. It's very real. So that's how they feel about you. And I just look at this energy as being very lucky, especially if you were to embrace this connection. They'd put you up on a pedestal forever. Nothing would come between you guys. This is someone who, yes, they are independent on their own. They have a lot to offer on their own. They have dignity. They have pride. They're very well balanced. So that's the thing about it, is they're not going to just, you know, beg and drool and do stuff like that. But then who wants a person like that anyway? So I'm telling you this about their character, so you can know. Because if you're like, well, who is this person? Because I don't see anyone drooling over me. They're not gonna just, you know, put it all out there like that. But this is how they feel. You know, that's why this person is a knight, because they know what they bring to the table. So they're riding in and they want to see, should I get off this horse? Is this something that you want? And if you say yes, they're going to get off this horse and show you stability. And it's just symbolism here of like settling down. All right, Pisces. So this is how they feel about you. And I just feel like that's such a beautiful message for you guys. And with that, let's move on to Capricorn. Let's take a look, Capricorn, and see what are your person's current feelings towards you. Let's see. There's someone around you, Capricorn, with this energy flipping over. Sagittarius energies here. So you might have that in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. They feel like you're overthinking things. They want to ease your mind. And there's a lot of energy here, like no pun intended, of sexual healing. So I know that this person is highly attracted to you. And I wonder if you question their motives, because that's what they think you're doing. Because there's so much passion, chemistry, and you guys might have already connected with this person physically, sexually. They feel like you're showing them a lot of worry about it. Okay, so let's look even further. But I mean, I see the passion that they have towards you. I see how steamy it is, and how they do long to connect with you in that way, hoping that you won't worry so much. They feel like you worry, and they don't want you to worry. All right, so let's look even further and see. Lots of past life energy when it comes to this person. And there's so much energy of like holding on to things from the past. They do feel like you have a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, and they don't want you to worry. You know, with all of that sexual chemistry that's there, they want you to know that's how they feel. I wonder if this person shows you their feelings physically, because maybe it's someone who's not good with words. They let their body do the talking when it comes to you, and you might be looking for someone who says things. It's kind of like you guys might be speaking two different love languages, and they feel like you're letting things from the past come between you today. Like there's a lot of sadness that's here in your person's energy, because they feel like with the way the past always comes back up, don't think that it doesn't affect them, especially if they've done something to hurt you before, you've done something to hurt them. There's a lot of thought here about mistakes that have been made. So when you talk to them, they truly reflect and think about what you say. That's important for you to know, that you really do get through to them in their mind and in their heart. But it's just like a matter of, when is it gonna be enough? What's so important for you to know is the way that they look at you. Not only is there so much sexual and physical attraction, they think you're absolutely just everything. I love this Nine of Pentacles energy. I'm sure you guys have heard me say this throughout, you know, past readings, but it's like someone who has everything to offer. They love your spunk. They love your independence. They love your wit, your personality. your body. They love the way that you dress, the way that you carry yourself. They feel like you can take care of yourself and you're so generous. So you really, I mean, they look at you as having everything: beauty, brains, a beautiful heart, a beautiful life. But it's like, are you gonna let me get close to you, or are you gonna keep bringing up things from the past? And I know that you probably have a good reason to be in this energy if you are. If you're trying to teach them a lesson, they hear you loud and clear. They're thinking about what you said. When you push them away, because that's how they feel, like you push them away, don't think that it doesn't affect them, because it does. And they feel worried, like they don't want to lose you, and they feel like that might happen from time to time. So it's like all of these thoughts on this person's mind, but they want you to let your guard down. They feel like you're being so defensive with them, and you keep looking back at the past. For some of you, if this person didn't hurt you, it could be something that you've gone through on your own, and your life might not even be all romantically, you know. It could be something that you've gone through that hurt you, that maybe you don't always let someone in so easily. But they do feel like that's starting to come between the two of you. And they feel like, is it going to end, like this cycle of you being worried? Can I prove myself to you? Can I show you that you're not here with me in vain? That you are really going to get what you want out of this connection with me? So I understand that you might be going through a lot, Capricorn. It's important for you to know that your person feels like every last little emotion that you go through, and they internalize it as well, especially if you know that you make them bear the brunt of what you've gone through before, especially if it's outside of this connection. They do feel like, well, I should have said this differently. I should have done that differently. They do have your best intentions. There's a huge amount of attraction that they feel to you, towards you. So don't look at that negatively or compare that to something from the past. I mean, that's what they feel you're doing, looking back at the past very negatively. And it's preventing the two of you from moving forward. So I guess the emphasis here is knowing how they look at you, because maybe it can help build your confidence a little bit when it comes to them, especially if you're, because I see the energy of being very defensive. But they look at you as a catch, as someone who has everything. There's nothing that they would change about you. Because, I mean, this person is pretty perfect in this card. There's abundance, there's fertility, there's kindness. Even like the way that they dress, the way that they carry themselves, there's class, sophistication. This is how they look at you, like a catch. There's nothing that they would change. They just want you to open up to them. It does make me wonder what's going on with you guys and how deep this goes. All right, Capricorn, so that is what I can see for how your person is feeling about you. Now let's move on to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, let's take a look and see, how are they currently feeling about you? Scorpio, let's see, how is your person currently feeling? Capricorn energy is here, so you guys might have that in your chart. I'm going to give a little disclaimer about if you say that this reading is reversed, right? Because I see a lot of hurt feelings that are here. And this is not reverse. This is how they feel about you. So what could be going on here is a lot of mirroring, or maybe this person shows you something differently than how they truly feel, which is a whole other story. But the reading is not reverse, and this is how they feel about you, even if they're not showing you this. They just want things to go in the right direction. They want you to know that their intentions towards you, even though things might be moving slowly, is not to play games with you. They just feel like, can't this just happen when it's supposed to happen at the right time? If you recently decided to walk away from this person, or whenever you did, they're still feeling the effects of being apart from you. It makes them feel very sad. And yes, they are thinking a lot about mistakes that have been made, stupid mistakes especially, things that should have been so easy that maybe they made difficult. There's a lot there. The energy that they're in is like they don't really know, are we gonna get back together? I know that they want you to let your armor down. They want you to open up to them again. There's a lot of restlessness around this person's energy. And so this is important for you to know, especially if you feel like, I'm the one who's restless, I'm the one who's sad. They feel that way too. So you guys just might have the same energy when it comes to one another. There's a lot here about wanting to apologize, wanting to break bad habits, things that have hurt you, wishing they could take a lot back and do things differently. I know that they don't want it to be over. And what they want is to know where they stand with you. Are we going to go down a path together? There's a lot. I know they want to apologize to you. So that's important for you to know, Scorpio. A lot of what's going to happen, and they don't really know. They feel like, can we just move it in one direction? Even if we take baby steps, can we just see where this is gonna go? There's so much regret that's in this person's energy. And now they feel like, how am I gonna get close to them again? Are they ever gonna open up to me? What can I do to get them to let their guard down? This is what they want you to do. I hope that they show you these things, because there's a lot of regret. Maybe they just don't know how to put it into words, how they feel, but there's a lot of regret that's here. Really losing sleep thinking about it. So you have to know how much they're thinking of you and wishing what they could do to change what they've done. So that's very, very important for you to know, Scorpio. I know it might be difficult because you might feel like this person put you through a lot, hurt you, did a lot of things to you. So it'll be up to you to decide if you want to acknowledge how much they want to apologize. And if you don't, I certainly do understand. You know, it's up to you. But I know that what this person feels is very real. And they are sad, and they are thinking about their mistakes and wish that they could do things differently, wishing that they're going to get a chance because they don't want it to be over. I wonder if any of you were dealing with someone that struggles with addictions, because I just see where something like has a hold on them. And it's something that they struggle with. And I know that for those of you dealing with someone like that, it's definitely made things move a lot slower. So just know that there's a lot of wishing that they could have made different choices, to have gone down a different path. I'm not going to deny the toxic energy that's here though, but it's up to you guys to decide, because I know that you clicked on this because you want to hear how they feel. And there's a lot that they would like to put behind the two of you, and move forward. But this person they're kind of in a bad place now, because I know they don't want it to be over, but at the same time, they don't really see a way out of this. So what I can see is they're like in a hole, you know, and they don't really know, how am I gonna get out of it? When is this gonna end? What really lies ahead? So this is everything that they want to tell you, everything that they feel. Even if someone, because there's so much emphasis here on the words, makes me wonder if they have a hard time opening up and like putting into words how they feel and what they want to say. You know, not everyone has that gift of just being able to express how they feel. But this is how they feel, Scorpio. So that's pretty heavy for you guys. I know that you might feel like they owe you an apology, and I know that they want to give you an apology now. They're hoping that even if we can just take things slowly, can we at least see where it can go? So I know that their intentions towards you are to build something, whether it's rebuilding it, or just, you know, you giving them a chance to see where it can go. That is what they want. That is how they feel about you, Scorpio. All right, so let's move on to Sagittarius. Let's take a look and see, how are they currently feeling about you, Sagittarius? Let's see what Spirit shows us. How do they currently feel about Sagittarius? Sagittarius, your energy is here. So you might be dealing with another Sagittarius. It's here like very strongly. So I wonder if you guys have a lot of Sagittarius in your chart, or again, like if it's another Sagittarius that is around you. There's a lot of being anxious, wanting it, right? But feeling like, do you want it? Are you motivated? Do you want to talk to me the way that I want to talk to you? That's what's here. There's a lot of emotion that's been built up between you and this person. There's a history that's here. Even if you guys haven't been together long, having like emotion after emotion like that, you could have had a short relationship that doesn't compare to other long-term relationships that you've been in, because there's just so much feelings, history that's here. The energy of being separate from each other, but wanting to come back around. I know they want to come back into your life. So for some of you, you might not have talked to this person for a while. You guys could have been apart for a while, or you could even still be with this person for others of you, because I see where there's just this energy of wanting to bridge a gap. Because this is really emotional, becoming emotionally distant. That's how they feel. You've become with them, and that's not what they want. So either way, it's about wanting to rebuild it, strengthen it again, come back to it, see where it can go. And they're very excited about it, but they're very worried because they feel like, do you feel this way? Part of them feels like you're not being open, you're not being receptive. So there's like, it's bordering on unrequited. That's very important for you to know, especially if you do want this person to come back, because they could be misinterpreting silence as lack of interest. And it's funny because I wonder if the two of you are mirroring each other a lot when it comes to this connection, because you might feel like, well, I feel like they're being that way with me. It's important for you to know that, yes, you might feel that way, but they also feel this way. Like you have your guard up and you want to protect yourself, because especially if it was painful parting ways from each other before, so they kind of understand why you would be hesitant. But they're hoping that you won't. They honestly feel like you're not as motivated as they are to come back together and to see where things can go. I know that they really want to reach out to you, which is, but I see why they hold back, because if they feel like you might not be open to hearing from them, they're not going to reach out to you. So you might want to take that first step, especially if you are like an advanced person, spiritually advanced person, because that is like a big step to take. And I would applaud you if you did, because you might be strong enough to say, oh, I didn't realize I'm coming across that way. I don't want to. So let me reach out to them. Let me extend the line of communication. Because there could be a lot of misinterpreting that's going on from this person because of the worry. Because if they're perceiving you like this, Sagittarius, they just might feel like you're not interested and that you might not want to hear from them. But just know that they want to come back. They want to hear from you. They want to reach out to you. They're very excited. They want to know where they stand with you and where this could go. There's a lot of affection that's here. Feelings like swirling all around, not knowing like which direction to go in. So just know that the feelings are still there. That hasn't changed. And I know that they just want to look into your eyes. They just want to be held by you. They want to hold you. They want that intimacy. But they just feel like it's hard for them to gauge if you want it as well. So someone's got to give here, especially if there's a lot of mirroring that's going on. You might very well hold on and say, you know what, well, they're going to have to come to me. And that's perfectly fine if you want to do that. But for those of you that are brave enough to, if you reach out to this person, they're going to be very, very happy to hear from you. Because, I mean, underneath it all, what they want is to come back, is to show you how much they appreciate you. I mean, they're thinking, there's so much emotion here. Look at all these cups, very emotional when it comes to you. So they're thinking of you every single day, several times throughout the day. Taurus energy is here as well. So you guys might have that in your chart, or your person could. They want a relationship. They want to come back. They take you seriously. They take the relationship seriously. You know, they take the connection seriously. There's so much chemistry that they feel for you. So much emotion that's here. But like it's just like a huge question mark is over your whole reading of them wondering, do you feel this way? Is that what you want? Do you want to hear from me? Do you want to talk to me? So there could be a lot of holding back that's going on from the both of you. But now I'm telling you this because now you have the upper hand of knowing how they feel. So that removes a lot of the vulnerability of wondering what if, because I'm telling you, if you reach out to this person, they're going to be so excited. They're not going to leave you unanswered. So that's important for you to know that there's not a big risk here if you were to reach out. All right, Sagittarius, so that's what I can see. That's how your person is currently feeling about you. And let's move on to Aries. All right, Aries, let's take a look and see. How are they currently feeling? Aries, what are their current feelings for you? Let's ask Spirit to show us. very, very interesting energy around you guys, because there's so much emphasis here on marriage, of like something that's built up, established, and it's a very happy home, right? This person feels like you give them direction, like there's no path without you. But then again, they feel like, and I know you might not want to hear this, but they feel like ego and greed is like coming between you guys now. And I wonder how many of you feel like that's reversed, and you look at it like, well, no, that's how I feel about them. And that might be true. But this reading is not reversed, and this is how they're feeling as well. So it's important to acknowledge that you guys might feel the same way, because if you don't, you stay on this thing of going around and around without moving forward, because this is how they feel. You make them very happy. They feel like you provide so much stability in their life. The home with you is very happy, especially for those of you that live together. It's something that they would, it's just, they feel like you are their whole life, honestly, right? That's what's here. But there's a lot of baggage that needs to be let go of. I wonder if some of you have gone through divorces. And if, you know, you're just taking it to the next step now with this person of making it more serious, like feeling things out. They want you to take that step. They want you to have faith in them. They want you to know where they stand with you and where you stand with them, and that this is the direction that their life is meant to go down. They don't have any doubt, but they feel like you have a lot of doubt, and you're looking at the stability that they're trying to provide you. You're letting something that happened to you before come between you now, like taint what they're trying to give to you. So they feel like, what's the point? You know, they feel like you're kind of only hurting yourself because you're gypping yourself out of something that is very happy. It's right in front of you, and they feel like you're having a hard time seeing it. Part of it is like they feel like you want to be so far ahead, like 2 steps ahead, so you can prevent being hurt. But what this person wants you to know is like, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to disappoint you. I'm not here to let you down. So please stop thinking that way. I know that it's not easy, but this is how they feel. This is what they want to tell you. They're not here to let you down. They just feel like there's a lot of emotional baggage that's coming between you guys when it doesn't have to, because they feel like, don't let it come between us, because it's just taking away from all of the happiness that we have around us. They feel like this is a dream. This is everything that they want right here with you. They want this to blossom and to grow. And if you've been with this person for a while, they don't look at this as the end. They feel like we've had so many beautiful times, and like, what's ahead of us? We could experience so much together. They're thinking about like down the road, what you could build. For some of you, it's like starting a family and then seeing that family grow into its own family. So it's like generation after generation. That's what they intend to have with you. This person is very rooted and very invested with you, and they're not going anywhere. So it does make me wonder why, or what's happened between the two of you, or what's happened in your own life, Aries, to make you worry, because they feel like, is it ever enough? They feel like they put in a lot of effort, and they still don't know how to show you that it's safe. They don't know how to show you. They don't know how to fulfill like your wants. So that's what I'm saying about the greed. And I don't say that to put someone down, but they just feel like, when is it ever going to be enough? What is going to sustain you? What is going to satisfy you? They're having a hard time trying to figure it out, because they're already in such a happy place. So they're like, I'm so happy. Why are you not satisfied? What can I do? What else can I do? I think that they'd be willing to, because this person is so dedicated to you, but they just feel like a lot of baggage is coming between you guys now when it really shouldn't. They feel like it's unfortunate. And I know that they're hoping that you're not going to let your ego get the best of you all the time, because they feel like it does. They feel like you always need to have the last word, always need to win the argument, like for the sake of the happiness though. So they don't want you to put the relationship in jeopardy just so you can be right. I know that this comes across, I feel like it comes across so harsh, and I'm not taking their side. And if you feel like this is reversed, it's not, because this is how they feel. So you guys might have a lot of similar feelings without realizing that you do. So it's just something here to think about. But what I want you to walk away with knowing is that they feel like you're it. You're the future, you're their path, you're their destiny, you are their happy place, and there's nowhere else that they want to be. They just don't want things to keep coming between you guys like this. All right, Aries, so that is what I can see for you guys for how your person is currently feeling about you. So let's take a look and go into Virgo. Let's ask Spirit to show us, Virgo, how is your person currently feeling? How do they feel about you and this connection to you? All right, Virgo, let's see, how is your person currently feeling? So I can see some Taurus, Leo energy coming through. So you guys might have that in your chart, or your person might have that in their chart. They like have this outlook, right, about what the two of you could make together. But they are questioning, like, do you want this? Do you feel this way? They feel like they can't gauge where they stand with you. If you're trying to be mysterious when it comes to this person, you're succeeding, but you might be doing a little more well than you think, because they know what they want with you, and they feel like they don't know what you want with them. This person is envisioning like major milestones in life. They're thinking about what kind of partner you would make, how the household would look with the two of you together. And they have this beautiful vision of what could be. So there's certainly so much emotion that is built up here. They feel very proud of you. They feel like it's a wish. They feel very happy. But at the same time, they feel like a bit judged by you. They love you. You have something special here. I wonder if you realize what you have with this person now, Virgo, because it's many lifetimes that you guys have spent together, and it's truly a kindred spirit. There's so much chemistry here, physically, sexually, emotionally. But they're like, is this all one-sided? Is this all in my head? Do you really want it too? Why won't you commit to me? They feel like the relationship is really lacking commitment. That's why these two such strong cards are coming through, because this speaks to something very traditional, you know, going down a path, getting married and things like that, being very dedicated, devoted. They feel very devoted to you, but they don't know if you feel that way when it comes to them. So they feel like they really have no power. I wonder if you want them to show you more, but I know that this person might hold back because they don't really know if you want it too. So for those of you that are doing this, right, because it's not all of you, but some of you might be doing this thing where it's like kind of playing hard to get, but it's being taken to a level that's really confusing this person. So if you are indeed interested it'll be important for you to reciprocate some of this energy, maybe even make the first move in opening up the communication again, because they're like, is this over? Like, where is this going? I know where I want it to go, but your person is very confused when it comes to you, or the person that you have on your mind that's around you, because with the lack of commitment, some of you are not even in a relationship with this person just yet. Could be talking, figuring things out, and they love you. They've already fallen. They already feel like this is right. I can see this turning into something. And at times I feel like Virgo does as well. But then again, why aren't we established? Why aren't we saying like what this is? Why don't we have a title on this connection? So there's a lot of thoughts that goes on in this person's head, regardless of the circumstances. Between the two of you, they are still confused when it comes to you. And I know that they want to feel like you are as interested, like you want a relationship. The thing about it though is like, even if you are in a relationship with this person, they're not sure if you really want it. They want to feel more security when it comes to you. All right, so that's important, very important for you to know, especially for those of you that feel like this is mutual and you love them right back. I can see where your person is having like some insecurities when it comes to this, because they feel like you're not opening up to them the way that you used to or the way that you could. So they're kind of wondering what they need to do. But the messed up thing about it is like I feel like they're not doing anything. They're keeping this all to themselves and like not doing anything because they're so unsure. But that is how they feel. So a very important takeaway for you, Virgo, is to know what this person wants when it comes to you. They want more of your commitment. They want it to be like just simple. They feel like it's getting too complicated when it doesn't need to be. Like, look, you're mine and I'm yours. This is what we are. This is what we're making together. You know, they feel like it should just be simple because it feels so right. And they're like, if it feels so right like this, why isn't it just progressing smoothly? So they want to someday be married to you. They certainly are very dedicated, but they wonder if you feel this way. So I know that there's a lot of holding back that your person does. And if you were to do something to let them know that this is where you can see things going and you're just as interested as they are in you, there's a whole other level that they will show you of dedication, of commitment. It's just a matter of like feeling like, okay, you want it too, so now I'm gonna open up even more from what I was holding back. And it's all very positive. It's all just like more love towards you, but there's a lot of vulnerabilities that come with these kinds of emotions, especially when there's worry that the other one doesn't feel the same. So I'm sure that you can understand that, you know, and just know that they do love you and they would be so proud to be in a relationship with you, to be able to take it to a very serious place someday when the time is right. But they just need to know where they stand with you and if this is what you want as well, because I just see a lot of confusion and longing for more commitment when it comes to you and the connection with you. All right, Virgo, so that is what I can see for how your person is currently feeling. Now let's take a look and see Aquarius's energy. Aquarius, how is your person feeling? How do they feel about you? What is on their mind? What is in their heart? What are they thinking about you? Let's ask Spirit to show us. All right, let's see, Aquarius. So there's some Aries energy. Pisces is coming through as well. So you guys might have that in your chart. Strong Pisces energy is around you, or you might have that in your chart. Aries, or the person that you're dealing with could. They are like watching you all the time, first of all, and like starting to envision what this could be, right? So there's a lot of daydreaming that happens when it comes to you. And I know that this person is already falling for you and they want you to fall for them. Their heart is already so invested here. And they're very like giddy, very head over heels, very excited when it comes to you. I wonder if some of you are not involved with this person, right? Because I know that there's like an admirer that's around you. So for some of you, this could very well be, you know, the person that you're with, that you're dealing with. And for others of you, you have a secret admirer that's here. Because there's a lot of watching that they do and wanting to prove themselves. Because there's a lot of watching, waiting, and thinking of how they can make a good impression on you. Because they just feel like the two of you could make something so special. So that's for one group. And then for others of you who already know who this person is, it's still the same in their energy. And they're a lot more into you than you might realize with the watching that goes on here. So I know that they're always looking at either your social media, or if like your picture is in their room, they're always rereading your messages. They're always like finding a way to look at you because of how they feel for you. There's a lot of emotion that's building up, and their heart just is leading them when it comes to you. But there's also like this energy of, I wonder if you guys have an age difference, because this is like a stark contrast in like levels of maturity and of ages. I wonder if part of them feels like, because I see where they want to prove themselves to you, especially if you're older or vice versa. There's something that's here about that. Just waiting for the chance to show you that what they say to you is real, what they say to you is true, and that they're sincere when it comes to what they want to have with you. So there's a true excitement. But there's also like this energy of being intimidated. I wonder if that's what makes them hold back and just watch. For those of you that this is like a secret admirer, you might even like, this might spark a thought in your mind of like, someone that you see. The thing about it is like, you might be in contact with this person, you might talk to them and things like that, but they have a lot, their feelings are a lot deeper for you than you realize. So that's what I want you to know. There's also the energy here of like, for some of you, especially at work, you might be their boss or vice versa, and it's like a boss that likes an employee or vice versa, because that's the energy that's here. And there's like a lot of feelings developing, but also there's the energy of holding back. That's what I'm saying with this Hanged Man. It's like waiting, watching for when the time is right, and hoping that the time is gonna be right. So Aquarius, there's always so many stories for you guys. For those of you that are with someone now, I'm telling you, they pay a lot closer attention to you than you might realize. And I say that so you can feel special, and so you can feel flattered and know just how into you they are and how much they care about what you think of them. Because it's like they always want to show you their best side. They want to prove themselves to you. So that's very important. And for others of you, and it could even be for those of you in connections already, there is someone who's very much into you that just does a lot of watching and holding back. It's not creepy. It is respectful. It is. Especially if you're in a relationship, they're not going to interfere, but At the same time, there's this longing of wishing that they could show you such a difference in either like age or like status in life. And that's also something that's a factor here. But overall, for how they're feeling about you, it's like when they think of you, they're just filled with happiness. Like they feel like the sun's shining a little bit brighter when it comes to you. They just feel like, what would I give to you? What could you give to me? We could have so much. But then I see the like the turmoil in their thoughts. So I know for some of you it's taboo. It's either the age or like being in the same workplace with this person. Leo energy is here as well, because it's like those thoughts become worries. You see the like the expression here on this person's face with all of their emotions, how it surrounds them, can't break free, can't move forward the way that they want to. That's how I know for some of you it's an admirer that you have. But that's what I can see around you in your energy, Aquarius. So it's all very positive no matter which way you look at it. Someone who wants to prove themselves to you because of the way that they respect you. They want you to look at them as a match. For some of them, they just want you to look at them and like know that they're here waiting, watching, would love to get a chance to be able to show you. And for those of you in connections, I can see where you're just like, your person's very consumed with you, very excited to be with you, very happy. And I just hope that you might start to see it in different ways now, because they might not always say these things, but they're always like thinking of you, watching you, looking at you, like your pictures, rereading messages and things like that. So you might notice that, wow, you really remember everything that I say, because this is someone who really notes all of the details and takes it to heart because they're just so excited and into you in this connection. All right, Aquarius, so that's what I can see around you guys for how they are feeling about you. And last but not least, let's move into Libra and see what messages we get from Spirit, Libra, all right, about how your person is currently feeling. Let's see. How are they feeling about you? So all of this is flipping over. Taurus energy. You guys might have a Taurus around you or have Taurus in your chart. Let's look further. And there it is again, same energy repeating. What's going on with you guys? There's a lot of holding back that's happening here mutually from the two of you. And I say that because this couple is coming through smack dab in the middle. But you see how their like backs are turned? I roll my eyes because I know that the two of you love each other so much. But why is there so much holding back that's here? It's very mutual. The two of you love each other, have never felt this way about anyone. No one else compares. But I know on the one hand, someone's mad, and then we have a person here who's very insecure. And the main blockage now is like not knowing how to see past it. Someone's got to make the first move because it's silly to love each other this much and hold back. It's crazy to be in that kind of energy because this is like a once in a lifetime kind of feeling. You feel it for them, they feel it for you, but now it's like, no, not till you speak up first. No, I'm not going to look at you either. Do you see this couple is back to back? They won't turn and like face each other. Do you see? Because it's like, I know the both of you want to give to one another, want to give your hearts, want to be open, want to be vulnerable. I know one of you feels, and it's funny that the reading got so general like this, because a lot of these feelings are mutual, and I'm going to read to you, right? But you might end up saying, well, Lynn, that's how I feel. Both of you are kind of similar in your feelings, but I know that someone has a lot of insecurities. Makes me wonder what they've gone through in relationships before to make them feel this way, because they don't always show it. They come across as, of course, they have so much to offer, and that's probably what you see. You see everything. Their looks, their brains, their position in life, and how there's just a lot of abundance around this person. They probably even have a great career. So you might feel like, I've been open with them. I've given my heart. I've, stuck my neck out there time and time again, and they just hold back from me so much. I want you to know why they do that. And it's because of the insecurities. How was their life growing up? How was their relationship with their parents? And how was their love life before you came along? Because all of these things come into play when it comes to this person, and how they are really very hard on themselves. They judge themselves for something that you would never judge them for. And they have a lot of insecurities. So it's like being at a standstill, like a showdown. Like, you need to reach out first. I see that's the energy that's here. But what I want you to really know is that they love you and you love them. And I think that you guys can find a way to make it work. I know that you don't want to be vulnerable again, or they don't, but that's what's here, because they feel, because remember, I am looking at how they feel towards you. They feel like you're letting your pride get the best of you, and that you don't take them seriously. And I know you're probably like, well, they don't show me the commitment that I want, because I know I see it here. I see where there's like these feelings of lack of commitment. I also see the insecurities. I also see how that results, like that gets built up between the two of you, and you might become resentful when it comes to this person. So with all of these emotions that are involved, you have to kind of be prepared to go through a lot, because things are way more intensified than it would be if it was someone that you just kind of, liked, or this is not like anything the two of you have felt before. So you may not know how to handle everything, and certainly everything is like magnified times 20 when it comes to them. Because something that I might look at like, well, that's not really a big deal to you and your person being in, like, it's deep. Do you see how the water here is so deep? It speaks to the emotion. So you're so far invested. It's like you almost like drown in these emotions, but yet they're your breath. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're drowning, but they let you breathe as well. It's very deep between the two of you. Can't be with him, can't be without him at times. So what I want you to try to put in perspective is like, when you have emotions that are as intense as this, things are going to get blown out of proportion. Feelings are going to be hurt a lot easier, a lot faster. Things are going to be misinterpreted. And I don't say that to put either of you down. I just know for a fact that that's what happens, and that's what's happening now. Like with this showdown of energy, like, you turn around first. No, I'm not going to turn around first. So the both of you very well may be letting your pride get the best of you when it comes to one another. They feel that way about you, but I bet you feel that way about them. So what I want you to take away from with this reading is knowing how much the two of you mutually love one another. How the connection is not done, even if you guys are like not speaking like this, or, it's like the energy of kind of being distant. The two of you still look at each other like that's, they belong to me and I belong to them. That's why this couple is still here, although you're just not seeing eye to eye. So you both might be letting your pride get the best of you. There's a true dedication that's here, but a lot of insecurity that someone has to deal with. And I know that this might not be the easiest thing to hear, but getting mad at this person for not moving forward as fast as you want to, I feel kind of bad. I know I'm not taking their side, but I do feel kind of bad for them because I know what they want with you. They love you. They do. You love them. It's just like a matter of getting things sorted out and getting things to happen at the right time. And it will, because I know the eagerness that's here and how someone wants more of a commitment and how they feel like because it hasn't progressed to a certain level where it should, it means that the person's not as committed as them. But that's all like, none of that is true. The truth is that you guys are more in love than you've ever been with anyone. But there's a lot of factors that are coming into play, such as the insecurity that this person has and like the pride that's here. All right, so I wonder who's gonna make the first move? Who is? One of you is gonna have to, in order to get things on track, because like I said, it's a shame to feel all of these emotions and not embrace it, to let small things come between you. When the both of you are in agony, when you're apart, that's very important for you to know. Holding back like this, it's like an eruption is gonna happen because you won't be able to. And when I say you, I mean the both of you. You won't be able to hold back your emotions for much longer, and letting your pride get the best of you, you really are only hurting yourselves, because this is something that needs to like flow freely. All right, Libra, so that's what I can see going on with you and your person for how they feel about you. And just know that I'm so happy that you guys were here with me today. Thank you for everything, and I will talk to you soon. All right, you guys, so that is what I have for you for how they are currently feeling about you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, and share. Let me know what's going on with you guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like this, I could bring this to you every week. Or even like I'm thinking of what I can do with you guys daily on the channel. Let me know your thoughts, your ideas, and thank you for everything. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you very soon.